We have lift off. It's 20 past 10. I wasn't in a hurry to get away this morning, but I figured that probably somewhere between 9 and 10, but it hasn't happened quite like that. But then I haven't pushed myself either. Okay, let's see where we are in 50 kilometres. And then we'll have probably worked out what it was that I wanted to do, should have done, and didn't do. The first of our hazards, truck. It wasn't in sight as I came out onto the road, but as soon as I come around the corner, there he was. I pulled him over and let him go. Now normally what we would do is the Baker's Junction up here, we'd go to the right and we'd go out the South Coast Highway. However, there was a lot of roadworks going on out there, so instead we go up through the Stirling Range, up Chester Pass Road. Interesting to see where that truck is going. Yeah, January to June, South Coast Highway closed sort of thing, righto. So we're going to have to deal with trucks. We've got some beautiful blue skies ahead of us at the moment, but there is rain coming, front coming through later on this afternoon, this evening, so we'll be in that for 2 or 3 days, I guess. Lovely little passenger road here down past the Napier Hall. Many's the night I've played at that place. Tree nurseries all the way along here. But on the left of it's just there. Now approaching the Ongerup range. It's all nice and green, but step out in it and it's all nice and boggy. Yeah. Ongerup Road coming up on the left, Kamballup Road up to the right. That's the road into the Ongerups there on the left. Recommended if you're over this way. And it's 80 kilometres to Borden. Now coming into range, Stirling Ranges. Well, there's the first video stuff up for the day. Coming down the Kamballup, just before we get here, there's a beautiful view of the Stirlings as you come down the road, and of course the camera was running. I thought I turned it off. I reached across and turned what I thought was on, but there you go. So anyway, we just stopped, done a quick check on the van, made sure that everything is tickety-boo in there, I thought, I didn't check the bloody wheel studs, I better check those. So I grabbed the lever from out of the boot of the caravan, grabbed the wheel nut socket, different size socket size for the handle, wasn't it? Which meant that I had to use the crossbar type wheel spanner, and that's in the toolbox, which currently is sort of inaccessible. We've got to set the van up at a particular angle to be able to get at it, because the drawbar is high. It stops the door from opening to get at it. So we'll have to do that just a little bit later. Well, should we choose? There's the road across to the South Coast Highway. I'll come out north of Mount Many Peaks, but we're not doing that. Which we'll pull into and let you have a look at the Stirling Range. Just beautiful. Even a picnic table here. 2 picnic tables. 3 picnic tables. Lovely. Someone's camped the other night, had a fire going. Haven't totally got into the mode of this yet. I should have stopped back there and taken some photos, and I didn't. Anyway, not to worry. Well, that was an interesting exercise. Get back to the caravan, and the controller for the dish is on the floor, so obviously it hasn't been tightened up enough or something. So we plugged it back in just to make sure that everything was working, which it was, fortunately. Take a run down the street, and I worked out again how to use the inverter when I'm pre-camping. Fixed up the damage inside, and then I had to try and figure out a way to secure the bits and pieces that I decided that they were going to let go. So a little bit of ingenuity there as well, and we're back up and running again. Yeah, we're going to take a run up and down the street here. There's a school down here. Like a main drag because we've got to give way to it. Pastry cook. I don't know whether that's a going concern or not, or whether it's just an old sort of pastry cook used to was or something. Sports ground, RHUB lit oval. Whatever all that means. Okay, go. Hang on, let's round here. This is playground. Nice. Ongerup Hotel right there. And the caravan's parked straight ahead. And I think it's 25 bucks a night. I think I checked up to see what the rates were on these caravan parks. If you stay 6 nights, 120, which I suppose would suit someone who's living full time in their van. Town has seen busier days, I would suggest. In fact, I know, like a lot of towns out here. Ongerup Hall, have I played there? I'm not sure. There's a pump there. So that is Ongerup. To the right is Jerramungup, 40. And the drawer open. I actually opened the drawer and pulled it out because when I filled the tanks I overfilled it and the water drifted back inside, so I pulled the drawer out to check it all, and obviously didn't put the thing back together again properly. Hopefully sorted now. Maybe coming this way is going to be a better thing because the road's going to be a bit rougher. It's going to be a lot rougher. And we'll certainly we'll find out where the problem areas are in the van at the moment. And give us an opportunity then to try and fix them. Come to think of it, I probably haven't been across this road before. This is no Ongerup Jerramungup road, so normally you would hit Jerramungup and we go down the South Coast Highway, and if you didn't want to go through Jerramungup you'd go straight up through Borden, up through up that way to Lake Grace, through Pingrup. So coming this way, potentially 1976 when Shirley and I did that Eastern States trip, we might have come across here in the Falcon, but that would be it. Although I'm sure I've been into Ongerup before, but the town wasn't terribly familiar. Yeah, because if you come straight on through Jerramungup and then you curl down, and, that's right, yeah, so I would have been across here. Interesting. This is Needler. And that, I don't know whether we caught it or not. It's probably the bus station or the bus stop. Probably in the old days it was where the coach stopped and uploaded the local goodies. Well, we're within 5 kilometres of Jerramungup. And we're about to run out of audio by the looks of things, so I have to swap some batteries over. Hope the other two are charged up, but still charging according to the charger, so slow charger. We're just coming down into Jerramungup. Back there they told us there is, okay, there's the highway up to Albany. Just need to check the repairs and things inside the van. Well, it's 20 to 3 and oops, I'm going to push on for about another hour and a half unless I find something in the meantime, and just take it steady. The first couple of hours I was pushing along at about 80, 83. It's not really pushing along, I know, but I'm trying to drive to a fuel number if I can. And since I turned onto this road, the Ongerup Jerramungup road, I've been sitting around the 70 to 75, something like that. Main highway again, so we'll see how good it is. 2018 was the last time I came across here, and there were parts of it were just absolutely shocking. Got a few of these types of hills between now and we get to Ravensthorpe. The river. I think it was the garden that got pretty well washed out when well, we had huge storms not so long back, a few years back now, but to rebuild the bridge, there'll be another one further on that I'm thinking of, but well, we have a stop, revive, survive type rest area coming up. It's 1 kilometre down the road, and it's hilly country, so is it going to be flat or is it going to be on the side of a cliff? I guess we're about to find out. Decent sized parking area. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.